Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. It has been a little while since I've vlogged. I think the last video I posted was Oceania Championships, which I haven't even edited yet. I'm going to edit that on the flight. Today's a travel day. We are flying to Doha for the World Championships because I was offered a roll down spot. So I found out about 2 weeks ago, booked my flights, and I compete in about a week and a half, which is pretty late notice, but we've been preparing it as if we were going to get a roll down spot. So 24 hours of travel coming up. We have made it to Melbourne. I am very skeptical at the moment because everything has gone so smoothly. Packing my bags was a breeze this afternoon. Sometimes it's absolutely chaotic, but it was super easy. I got to the airport, my itinerary and my bookings were a little bit funky, but Virgin Australia fixed everything for me. They put me in an exit row. They didn't care that my bags were about 5 kilos over. They made zero fuss about the poles. They were just so helpful, and usually when traveling with poles and traveling internationally and all that sort of stuff, there's just chaos everywhere you go. So everything's been so smooth, and I'm wondering if I'm like missing something or if everything's about to go wrong. But we've made it to Melbourne. It was a really good flight, productive flight. I got a lot of editing work done, and then I just need to grab the poles in my bags, head upstairs to the international terminal, check back in for the next flight, which is 14 hours. Hopefully I at least finish day number 1 and get partway through day number 2 of the Oceania Champs. And by the way, if you didn't realize, those competitions were like 3 months ago. Yeah, everything's going well so far. All the poles and bags have made it to Melbourne. Thank you Virgin Australia for your help. Now let's see how good Qatar Airways is. So far Qatar Airways have been extremely helpful. They knew the poles were coming. They put me in an exit row, which is incredible. Little issue with the actual airport though, because when I took them to oversize, they didn't want to take them. Apparently they're too big to put through oversized luggage. The guys didn't know how to actually get them to the plane or if they would fit in the plane. But I think they've taken them now, so I'm just gonna go through security and see where we end up. I reckon it is the poles.
Did you check in the pole?
So the poles are on?
Yes, poles are on.
Thank you. Good news, the poles did make it on the flight. So we are off, 14-hour leg of the journey. Time to get some editing done. Hopefully I can sleep. I have an exit row, which is 2 rows up, but I may have just snagged myself an entire row to myself, which would be incredible if no one gets on the plane, because then I'll be able to lie down and sleep. Wait, I need to do work. Oh, it's a 14-hour flight. I can work and sleep. This is going to be good. That was actually one of the most pleasant flights I've ever been on. I was super productive. I finished day 1 of the Oceania Championships, and I think I'm pretty close to finishing day number 2, and then I'm just going to send it off to my brother. He's going to put some final touches on it, and then I'll be able to upload it. So I don't know if you saw, but I had my iPad working as a monitor for my computer, and just having the 2 screens made working super easy, and then the fact that there's no internet and nothing else to do. And because I had the row to myself, I was able to sleep for a solid 6 hours. Sleep quality wasn't the best, obviously, but still good enough to feel refreshed right now. So it's like 5 a.m. Need to stay awake for the rest of the day. Right now I'm just going to make my way through the airport, grab my bags, and then I'm going to head out to the accommodation. I assume I'm getting picked up, but I don't really have any information. All the bags have arrived, and now we are going to the hotel. I'm just leaving the poles in the corner. I was told they'll be fine. Oh, it's a bit warm out here. Oh, I got my long tights on as well. I've walked outside and wow, it is hot. Still got my long tights on from the flight. Really want to get those off. And it's only 6 a.m. It's gonna be a hot day.
Nice.
Alright. Off we go. I have completely forgot to pick up the camera today, and if this image looks really blurry, it's because it is so humid outside that I cannot get the condensation off the lens. I arrived at the hotel at like 6 a.m. and I have not picked up the camera till now. It is 6:30 p.m. I've come out to the track to pretty much just get out of the hotel and run the legs out a little bit, but today was the biggest struggle. We checked in at 6 a.m. and then by 10 a.m. I felt pretty much ready to go to sleep. I stayed busy. I went out to the shopping center, I got some groceries for the room. I'll show you a room tour another day. And then this afternoon I threw on a movie to try and stay awake. I ended up just crashing and passing out for 45 minutes. And when I woke up, or when Nick Huff, my roommate, woke me up, I was completely out of it. But it's good to be out here now, warming up, getting the body moving. But I'm going to leave the video here for today, and then I'll do a few more videos in the lead up to the World Championships. So that is it for today. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!